10. And hello out there in YouTube land. Welcome back to the Color Animal Inn. I'm your host, and I have no idea what we're going to do tonight. This is going to be episode... What episode is this? I think this is 23. So this is probably episode 23.1 of the Color Animal Inn. And got a bunch of people that you've met before playing with me once more, and one new player joining us tonight. Like I said, I have no idea what we're going to do, so let's just go ahead and start with the introductions. As is traditional, let's go down the list here, have everybody say a little bit about themselves and their characters, and we'll take it from there. So first on my list, we have Brandon, who is once again going to be playing Sir Vesa for us tonight. Hi, Brandon.
Hello, YouTube. I'm going to be playing Vesa once more. The last time he went outside, he kind of had a bit of an ouchie happen. Left him pretty much crippled. So for the past 3 days in game, he's been just bedridden, trying to heal up as best as possible. And now in doing that rest, he feels a little bit better, and he's making his way towards the church in Ohi to find out what he can about the evil magic item he found.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, you got beat up pretty good last time, didn't you? Yeah, he's feeling a little better. He's still not back at full health, but he's feeling better.
Yeah, mechanically it was 84 points of damage and pretty much a brownie point to survive.
Yeah, that was something.
Yeah.
Oh, and let's see. Here's a picture of Vesa for you. There you go, folks. Next on my list, I have a new player with us, Matthew J. Matthew, how you doing out there?
Oh, I'm doing quite well, thank you.
Good. Welcome to the Color Animal Inn.
Good to be here. Tonight I am going to play Far Out, the Oread psychedelic psychic. He has somehow followed the ether currents and found himself in Ohi, along with the Color Animal Inn. And what he does remains to be seen.
Yes, this is going to be an interesting little character here. This is using the new occult rules, something I'm willing to experiment with, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Next up, we have Ajax, who's going to be playing with us again. How you doing, Ajax?
Let me get unmuted here. Okay. I'm playing Presto, who is pretty much inept at everything he does because his abilities stink, but he'll make the best of it and plays pretty chaotically.
Yes, indeed. And he got just his halfling luck pretty much saved his ass a couple days ago, didn't it?
Oh yeah, many times.
All right. Next up on my list, I have another returning player who's been with us a couple times. He's playing a new character tonight. Zri, how are you doing? Welcome to the Color Animal Inn.
Hello. Yes. I wouldn't wonder why I play a new character. But this time I'm playing a halfling bard, which is not just, it's not just all about music and dance and all that. He is a juggler. So he have, what did I say, 7 balls that he juggles?
Yes, indeed.
And he's going to use those as weapons, hopefully. And yeah, that's basically him.
Sounds good. And last but not least, we have Shaving Accident, Nick and Di, the couple here. So Nick, welcome back again. You're playing Xander with us once more. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. Thanks for having me. Hello, everyone on YouTube. Yeah, I'm playing Xander, the scythe-wielding warrior, even though the token does not denote that. It's
Oh,
okay. He's grown very fond of Barth and the Colored Animal Inn, and he loves the adventures that this place just seems to just kind of bring to the surface, either through exploration or just bandits being jerks.
yeah. And with him is his partner Nikita, played by Diana E. Diana, how you doing?
I'm doing very well tonight.
Welcome
Yeah,
back.
Nikita, thank you. It's great to be back. I missed it last week, but new roles, so we're dealing.
Yeah, had to do something to keep the players list changing.
hmm And I understand. So I'm playing Nikita tonight. She likes to keep in the back. Um, Unless apparently when Cerveza's playing, and then she kind of ends up in the front somewhere. I have no clue why, but it just seems when Cerveza's playing, she ends up in the front. So we'll see if she can try to stay in the back again tonight.
Little
It's the
safer
aura of
back there.
courage. The aura of courage.
There you go.
Yeah.
Awesome. So that's our players. For those of you not familiar with the background story to the Color Animal Inn, there's really not much of one. What there is that there was this little town called Ohi, especially named for being in the middle of nowhere. And one day there was a series of earthquakes that opened up some underground tunnels and caves and such. Barth, the proprietor of the Color Animal Inn, saw an opportunity and sent out flyers and runners and just rumors around the land that this was a great place for people to come to his inn, gather together, then go do some exploring, get some experience, get some treasure, and make their fortunes as adventurers. And that's what people have been doing for about the last month of game time. Each week being approximately a day. And that presumably is what your character's doing here. Those of you who have been here before are just coming back to the Color Animal Inn. Those of you who are new are probably moving in from some other town or whatever their backstory you might want to come up with is. And yeah, that's the gist of it. So tonight, going off of a previous game, Vesa wanted to do something before he actually came to the inn. So Vesa, let's start with you, and let's talk a little bit about what's going on. What happened to lead up to this point, and what are you looking for?
All right. So the last time I played Vesa, we were exploring one of the new caves that we found, in which he almost got murdered. And in the same room, on the ground, hidden somewhere in a corner, he detected evil. And he was kind of confused because it was very small. And it ended up being an item. It ended up being a sai, a magic evil sai. And there was some sort of inscription on it, sort of scuffed out, not fully legible. Something about everybody sort of gathered together and sort of assumed it was about killing angels or something. So with that in mind, he managed to somehow crawl or get carried back to the town. Um, and he gave this evil sigh to Douglas, I believe.
Douglas, he's the dwarven cleric.
Yes, the dwarven cleric of the temple, and he was unable to cleanse it of its impurities. He tried to cast a spell in some holy water, and the holy water got putrefied and just exploded, and it was disgusting. So he's spent the last few days looking at this and seeing what he can derive from it.
Yes, indeed. Uh, and I believe it was Vasa's desire to go back to this temple and talk to the guy. Is that correct?
That is correct. He is now feeling up to standing up. So he is going to do so.
All right. So let's bring Vesa in here. Are you able to see and control him?
Yes. Yes.
All right. And as Vesa enters, he sees that Douglas and one of the temple priestesses are still, or once again, standing here with a sigh and some open books and notes, and they look up and wave as you approach.
Vesa lifts up his arm to wave, kind of winces, and then puts his arm back down.
Doc, it hurts when I do this.
Yeah. Lifting arms above head hurts.
Yes, indeed.
So Vase is going to head up here, and he's going to ask if they've found anything interesting.
Well, you know, laddie, this evil magic is not exactly my strong point. But you see this inscription here, yes? Where it talks about the large winged things. This is definitely talking about angels and the angelic realm, as it were. This is not a very nice blade we have here.
How does one destroy it?
One must take it to the fires of Mount Doom and chuck it into the volcano. No,
Sam,
no.
carry me.
I do not know how. I'm not sure it can be destroyed. It is a very ancient, very powerful weapon. It seems to have. It seems almost as if it is hiding something. I've been able to determine that the enchantment on it is merely a +1 enchantment. But this weapon is designed to do great harm to creatures of the good alignment. And if someone who is not evil were to attempt to wield this thing, well, things could go very badly for them. I myself, I attempted to touch it using the greatest of care, of course, and I could feel it reaching in and draining away the energy and the power of my soul. So I am quite glad that you were able to find this artifact before someone else did.
I too am glad. That would not be good in the hands of one particular bandit leader that I know.
No, it would be very bad in the hands of any bandit leader I've ever heard of.
Agreed. If it's all right with you, I'd like to take it back to my paladin's order and have some of my higher ranking officers take a look at it.
Well, it is your item, and I will accede to your wishes if that is what you want, but I would greatly like to be able to study it a little longer. I think there's still something that evades me about it.
Do you think that you can get something out of another day?
Any one day is better than none. Let's put it that way. I don't know for sure that I'll find something, but I would love the opportunity to at least try.
All right. Before I leave, can I do a check or checks to see if I can discern that secret thing he's trying to figure out?
Yeah, I suppose so. What do you want to do?
I can do Arcana, I can do Religion, I can do Spellcraft, or a combination of the three, or Perception, maybe.
Yeah, I'll let you pick 2 of the 3 to make rolls on, and then we'll have to move on from there. And Douglas tells you that he's already done some checking. He'd be surprised if you found anything, but again, it is technically your item, and they will defer to you if you wish.
All right. So once it over with 2 of those, I will go with Perception, just to see if I see anything. And spellcraft is probably the most applicable.
Cool.
Perception and spellcraft.
Gotcha. Let's see. Little dead air here while I type. Change your name on me. Not Brandon anymore. You're now Sir.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'm going to look at Douglas and, based on what he's said to me already, make a sense motive.
Gotcha.
Okay, so I'll just ask about it then. So, Besa notices there's some blood on the handle of this weapon that wasn't there the last time he left it. So he's just gonna inquire about it, ask it where it came from.
Douglas kind of gives you a sheepish grin, and he holds up a bandaged hand. And he explains that he was a little careless with the blade, and apparently it must have, it felt like it twisted in my hand, in my grip as I held it. And the blade must have nicked my finger. Just a small cut, no harm done, but quite surprising, I must tell you.
Wow, this thing really doesn't fuck around, does it? All right, I'll leave it with you for as long as you think you might need. I believe it's safe in your hands. Well, I mean, metaphorically.
Thank you, Sir Vaiso. We greatly appreciate your letting us study this, and study yourself and your companions as well. It's been most enlightening last few weeks.
I would say painful would be the right word, but yes.
Well, maybe a little more painful for you than for me, but yes, indeed, I would agree with that.
All right, well, may Saren bless your endeavors. I'm off.
He offers to cast a healing spell if simple hit points would be of any use.
Do you have anything that can cure concussion?
No, I'm afraid not. I don't think so.
As far as my wounds go, I have nothing on me. So as I appreciate it, it wouldn't be of much use.
Well, let's hope that stays the case.
Yeah.
Blessings unto you, my son.
Thank you kindly.
Cool. And anything else?
Not that I can think of.
Cool.
Off to the inn.
Alrighty. So let's go back to the inn here. Let's see how far in we are in the inn. We're extremely zoomed in the inn. So let me zoom out a little bit. Let's view YouTube. See what's going on. There we go. So there we go. It is now, well, I guess it's up to y'all to tell me what time of day it is and what y'all would like to be doing here in the Color Animal Inn.
Oh, it's
probably like lunch.
Yeah, it's Lunch sounds about right.
Lunchtime it is.
Alrighty. So you see this sort of older Oriad gentleman just kind of stroll into the Color Animal Inn. He looks very confident as he kind of bobs and weaves through all the barmaids and whatnot. And he comes up to the bar and he sits down.
This very large gentleman behind the bar. He's got a dish rag in one hand and an old beer mug in the other that he's polishing clean. And he smiles as you sit down and comes over and greets you. Well,
As-
hello, stranger. Welcome to the Color Animal Inn. I'm Barth. What can I do for you?
So, as if pulled out of a dreamlike haze, this Oriad man just looks around surprised, his confidence gone, and he goes and says to nobody in particular, "Whoa, man, this isn't my house."
Barth looks at him a little oddly, but like, well, it may not be your house, but I hope perhaps you can come to think of us as home. The Color Animal Inn is open to all adventurers, and we like to think of ourselves as a home base for those of the adventuring persuasion.
He looks around, he rummages through his pack, and he pulls out one of Barth's flyers. He goes, "Oh yeah, I heard about you guys. What with the underground and the things. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty cool, man.
Caves and dungeons, yes.
All right, well, you a bar, right?"
Well, we are indeed, and if you notice at the bottom of the flyer there, you see there's a coupon for the first drink is on the house for new adventurers.
"Oh, wild, man." So he rips off the coupon, he hands it to the Barth with a smile.
What would you like? Ale? Some wine? Perhaps a nice hot coffee?
Whiskey on the rocks.
Whiskey on the rocks it is, my friend. Reaches behind him onto the bar here and pours you up a whiskey and slaps it on the bar.
So, far out, downs it. One gulp. It's like he's done this before many times. He lets out a small, quiet burp, and he goes back around and he looks over the bar area. Not the bar area, but the table area, and he just kind of people watches for a bit.
Cool. Looks like Vesa comes in. So Vesa, what are you wearing armor-wise now?
An agile breastplate, +1.
Cool. Seemingly in good health, but still wincing a little bit, comes walking in the front door, and he walks over to this, looks like an archer and a fighter, and Zri, if your character's there or not, but it looks like he's going to talk to Nikita and Xander. Maybe. I don't know. You'd probably
Not
see
anymore.
Still look better than you, Xander.
Well, I don't know. I can probably.
I
fix
just like
that.
I just give him a pat on the shoulder.
I don't know. A couple more Minotaur blows, and I don't think even a bag's gonna help you, buddy.
That's why I have a helmet.
Where's your helmet anyway? I missed the horns.
I still have it. I don't wear it in the bar because it's kind of rude.
You know what you should have done? You should have ripped that Minotaur's head off and used it as a new helmet.
I mean,
Bigger horns, my friend. Bigger is better.
I think it was destroyed. I think you kind of really fucked it up.
Well, I might have.
My-
I'm half drunk all the time, so you know.
I was like half dead, so you know.
No, well, it kind of makes sense then. Let
Yeah,
me buy a round of drinks for you.
cool.
Oh, well, hello, Xander. Vesa, how are you doing today? Vesa, you're not looking too good.
You wouldn't even believe me.
Well, perhaps a drink would make you feel a little better?
It would. It would.
What do you be having?
Throw me one of the good dwarven ales.
You got it, sir. And for you, Xander?
Oh, we got anything special back there?
Oh, I don't know, probably. Let's
Why
see.
don't you bring out the bottle of your finest stuff?
What do you think that would be? What do you think his best stuff would be?
It's either going to be like a really, really old wine, or it's going to be some
Elven
kick-ass
wine?
whiskey that just like your hair falls off because it's that strong.
Elven wine probably be the most expensive.
He does kind of raise his eyebrows at you and says, I do have a small quantity of something extremely rare. But I'm talking extremely rare and fairly expensive. Would this be something you'd be interested in?
Oh, how expensive are we talking?
Well, we're talking about 100 gold pieces for the entire container. Once it's
And
open.
how much is a container once
believe-
it's like how much would it fill in terms of like?
I want to say it's about a gallon. I'm not sure offhand.
He's going to slap down 100 gold pieces and tell him to bring it with 4 glasses.
Barth looks very pleased.
Cancel my dwarven ale.
And smiles. He takes the money and calls out to his assistant here to come out here. And oops, that was not supposed to have happened. The perils of working on the map layer.
Another earthquake.
Yeah. Let me just move this guy to the token layer then. And he whispers something to this guy who gives him a double take. He's like, okay, what? Barth smiles and nods, and the monk's got kind of gives him a shrug. All right. And he's going to go down, and now my computer's all being weird. The guy disappears down into the basement. After a few minutes, he comes back up, and in one hand, you were expecting a bottle or maybe a cask or a keg or something, but no, he's bringing up it looks like a crate, and inside the crate, it's packed with straw and dust and stuff. Let me see if I can find a decent picture here. No, of course not. Roll20's system is not going to work for me. Let's see. Trying to find the downside to randomizing and pulling stuff out of your ass is that you can never find what you need when you need it. So many tries. Well, screw it. I'll just deal with it. So he reaches in, and inside there is this ancient-looking, dusty container. And Barth reaches down, and you see this. It's just like it's a box. And on the outside of it is an incredibly realistic-looking picture of a glass of wine. And Barth reaches over and easily tears this cardboard to shreds in one of the corners and pulls out a strange-looking little tap and kind of adjusts it and shows you how to use it. All you have to do is press this little tab in the middle of this thing here, and you hold your glass underneath it, and wine pours out.
Box wine.
Box wine.
Box wine.
That's fancy.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and pour 4 glasses out of it, and I'm gonna slide.
But that's like good wine, though. Good wine.
It is actually extremely good.
I slide 1 glass to Barth. Say, drink up, friend. You look a little wary today.
Well, you know how it is, my friends. Thank you very much. And he gladly accepts the wine and, to your health, and gives you a toast and drinks up.
I down my glass. Like, how fucked up am I from this glass? Like, is it really that good, or is it like cheap ass?
It's not going to get you fucked up unless that's what you're going for, but it is, as far as the taste and the quality, it's actually quite good.
Oh, awesome.
Yep.
So yeah, I give the other two glasses, one to Nikita, one to Vesa.
Thank you.
No problem. And I see Presto over there eating his burger.
Holy shit, this is really good.
I say, come over here, you little bastard. Have some wine with us. What are you doing over there?
You little bad. Wait.
Little bit.
The last time you all saw Presto, I think it was the night of the big fire, wasn't it?
That is. That's
Yep.
right. I asked Barth for another glass, and imagine he'd give it to me, and I would fill it up and give one to Presto. Little something to knock your socks off. And you know what I say? I let let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Shot glasses, a gallon of 15 shot glasses out of a gallon should probably finish it off. Yes.
Yeah, I would think so.
All right. I say rest for everyone as well. Shot for everyone. And I just kind of leave it on the counter and let people come and get their own little shot glasses of it.
Cool.
All right, well, Far Out gives you the nod. Oh, man, that's wicked kind of you, guy. He takes his shot glass and he downs it. He swishes around his mouth a bit, get a good taste. I've never had wine out of a box before.
Me either. It's pretty good.
So, buddy, you look a little hurt. What's the deal with
Yeah,
that,
guy.
man?
Guy, have you ever seen a skeleton minotaur?
Can't say that I have, but I've seen a whole lot of other shit.
That's okay. All right. I kind of believe you at this point.
So tell me about it. I mean, did you cut the horns off the Minotaur?
Well, he cut off my body, almost.
But wait, you're here, though.
I know, it was really close.
That's
It was
wild,
really
man.
close. Yeah. This guy over here, Xander, he actually fucked the shit out of that skeleton. He cut that thing into like a billion pieces. It's dust now.
Whoa, man, that's gonna take, like, forever.
It was pretty radical. Dude.
Yeah, Ajax. Oh, that's right. He can't hear us. I'd have him try the
Oh, yeah.
the reloading the voice video thing in the settings and then turning them back on. That seemed to work for me sometimes.
Yeah, that works for me sometimes, too.
It's weird. It didn't start until recently. Let's see.
I jinxed him.
Yeah, you jinx me all the time. So if looking around this place, do I see the onyx table?
The what?
Isn't there? You have a note here, a note to Barth.
Oh,
And,
was that your
That'd
doing?
probably be by his bed.
Who did this?
You didn't do it?
I didn't do this.
I did.
So Barth begins his day like any other. Oh, here, let me show the folks at home what we're talking about. This new thing here. And it says, Barth begins his day like any other. Yawns, scratches his balls, stretches his legs, and prepares the bar for the many patrons to come. As he walks from his room to the dining area, he nearly trips over a beautifully crafted onyx table with 6 sides. At the center of the table, there is an envelope with a letter inside. Barth hesitantly opens the letter, which reads, "The Color Animal Inn has been a safe haven for many wayward adventurers. These are troubling times, however, and an establishment such as yours deserves more than mere opportunist plebeians trying to line their pockets. The Color Animal Inn needs heroes. Heroes capable of ridding the land of the more prominent evils that plague us. Heroes capable of solving the mysteries behind these strange occurrences in our land. And heroes capable of working together on a regular basis for the betterment of the realm. Consider this table a gift. It will reveal to you those worthy of the title Guardians of Ohi. We urge you, Barth, for the safety of the realm, to allow the Guardians to protect you on a regular weekly basis that fits your schedule, and to upload their exploits to YouTube, so the tales of their adventures will carry on through the ages. Signed, the Galarian Protectorates." As soon as Barth reads these words to himself, the table shimmers and glows for a moment. A seemingly magical light traces itself along each side of the table, one at a time. Each place the light touches leaves a quarter-inch deep engraving on the table. It takes Barth but a moment to realize that these engravings are names. For some strange reason, he does not recognize all of the names. The first 3, however, stand out to him instantly. Beside each name, a chess piece-sized figure depicting each of the 6 heroes appears and magically attaches to the table. Barth also notices that the chairs accompanying each space seem a perfect fit for the various size of the depicted guardians. Let's see. Alex and Aditya, followers of Abadar, protectors of the downtrodden, together as one. It might also say Clive Owens. Barth can't quite tell the difference for some reason. And Red Hedgehog, cousin of the famous Blue Hedgehog. QWERTY, not Azerty. And placeholder name 3 times.
Must have been Alex. It must have been John.
Yeah,
Alex and is his character, and Adita is his summon.
that would make sense.
I thought you put it in there, so I was like, "Oh, do I see it?"
Yeah, no, that's news to me.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
So,
Sorry
yeah.
about
Like I said, I let the players build part of the story, but somebody just went the extra mile with that. I don't know who that was. But there you go. It's canon. So, yeah, you do see that.
that. Oh, nice table.
Barth smiles and says, "Yeah, thanks. I guess it was a gift from somebody."
Oh, speaking of gifts, where's my chandelier? I don't see it.
It's hanging up somewhere.
Oh, all right. I probably look over to the right. I'm like, oh, there it is. That really adds some culture.
Barth
Man.
sort of
Great.
smiles and points over your other shoulder. There it is.
Oh, too many shows. Man, this box wine, it's awesome.
It's crazy, right?
It is. I'm starting to see like doubles, but in different places. I don't know how that works, but I like it. So, have you heard any rumors lately, Barth?
Well, yeah. There's a couple more adventuring groups have set out over the past couple days with various forms of success. Night before last, we had a group go out, 6 people, following that one dead-looking guy, the grave robber dude, or the grave digger dude. Said he knew where to go. And of the 6, only 4 of them came back. So apparently they met with some sort of horrible situation. And last night we had a group come through, and they said they found some sort of a weird hedge maze with, again, with minotaurs in it this time.
Oh God.
And one of them said that there was even a little, like, round thing flying around and buzzing. I don't know what to make of it. But they said that they had found some keys. They're not sure to what, and had left them at the entrance to the hedge maze for anyone who's interested in following up on that. And of course, there are plenty of areas to go exploring and find your own dungeon. There was a huge fire in the poor market area a couple nights ago, but y'all wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Wink, wink, presto.
Oh, must become unmuted. Not me. No, no, no. I'm innocent. That was somebody else. I wasn't even there.
That's what I thought. It's a big mystery exactly what happened there. That's about it. That's about it for rumors.
Interesting. That sounds like some great adventures may lie ahead of us.
Certainly hope so.
Well, if it comes to Minotaur killing, I know you can do it.
Yeah, I can just strap you to my arm. You can be a great some shield.
I definitely don't die as easy as other people, that's for sure.
This is true. How about all of you? What would you like to? Anything sound particularly interesting? To either Presto or Nikita?
Two of you to the ends of the earth.
That's some loyalty right there.
So just to clarify,
That's... Damn.
there is one established dungeon out there. That's the one that people didn't come back from that you could explore. There is the hedge maze that you could explore. There are a few random dungeons out there, or you can go wilderness crawl and find your own. And the Adventurers Guild is still offering the 50 gold reward for every new cave spotted.
Also, I should mention that I've left the Psy with Doug for an extended period of time beyond now. He thinks that he might be able to crack it. He thinks there's something that's hiding from him in the item.
We'll deal with that, I guess, as long as it's in good hands, I suppose. I mean, better than evil ones.
Agreed.
Though, if we ever come across angels, might have been useful.
I think if we did come across angels, they'd probably not be trying to kill us.
I don't know. Angels are kind of stuck-up assholes, friend.
Whoa.
There.
You've
They
been
don't
watching
let
Lucifer?
it hang loose, man. It's not.
That's racist, guy.
Oh man, why you gotta bring everything down, guy?
I'm just curious. Did you model your character after like dudism?
Yes.
I
No. Minotaurs
so-
doesn't sound like a bad idea.
You and Minotaurs don't get along very, very well, though.
I mean, I have a reputation to hold up. They can't kill me. They can't. I won't let them.
That sounds like a challenge to me.
Yeah. Now he's gonna crit you like 5 times in a row, and your character's gonna be a stain on the floor.
It'll be the first hit in combat.
Yep.
And it'll wipe me.
Yep. Pretty much. Looking around the room, Xander will speak up. He says, "Who's ready for some adventure?"
Oh man, I just remembered why I came here. I should totally go with you guys.
Glad to have you with us.
He looks very pleased with himself, without going into why.
You feel particularly motivated standing beside the paladin.
Oh, you got this crazy aura, man. I can feel it.
You can probably see it, yeah. Yeah. Tripping you out real hard.
Yeah, far out can
Oh.
probably actually see the aura.
Well, it's either your or it's the box wine.
Yeah.
I don't think he's quite sure where you're at.
Or maybe the drugs. Who knows?
He's gonna look over. He's gonna see this guy juggling, probably.
Hey, hello. You said adventure, right? I think you need me. I really think you do. I mean, at this point, my character, Umaka, my character, simply just walks up to all the other people, onto the table because it's so small. Points at Barth. Hello, you are Barth, right? I heard a lot about you. You're that tiny guy that gave out drinks to new people. I'm new. Hey, can I also not buy your most alcoholic drink you have, the strongest you got? For at this point, my character would be rummaging through his pockets and trying to find as much gold he have. He have 7 gold, and he tosses them on the table. 7 gold. What can I get?
I picture him kind of reaching into his pocket and like throwing each coin up into the air as he finds it and juggling them all.
Yeah.
And then just sort of juggles them all into a little stack right there on the thing.
Yes.
And Barth says the strongest stuff I have is the dwarven ale. You can't get a stronger alcohol than that.
Can I get it for 7 gold? For 7 gold, then yes, please.
7 gold will get you 2 glasses, and that leaves you even a
Ah.
gold piece left over.
But I want a bottle. I mean, I'm a strong halfling. I can take a bottle. What if I show you a trick?
What kind of trick?
I can juggle,
I can
and
see
I can
that.
make it good. I can make it good. I can make it better.
Really?
Yeah.
What's better about juggling? What can you do that's so
Let me
so
show you.
special? It's worth a...
Let me show you. Can I just start to juggle? First with my 7 balls that I have,
Okay.
which I don't think I would need a check for.
No.
But I guess I would need a check when I pick up the first random thing that is close to me,
What
which is
that?
most likely a bottle or a glass.
All right. And you don't even need to roll for that first one either.
All right.
You just so now he's got 7 gold pieces and a...
No, I'm not using the 7 gold pieces. I'm using the 7 balls that I have. My juggling balls. The juggling balls that
Gotcha.
I'm used to using. And a glass and I just ask, just casually, does anyone have a dagger? Does anyone have a dagger? It will make it a lot more fun.
Besa will toss a silver dagger at you.
I will I will attempt to catch it.
Cool.
And juggle it.
That's going to be the 9th item, so I'm saying you're going to get some difficulty. Give me a juggling roll. You should have a perform juggling skill.
Yes. I have a comedy.
Change
Perform.
that to juggling. Yep. Because you're using a pre-gen bard, but you change it around. One day you're going to get to roll this guy up as yourself.
Yes.
This is a character idea he and I've been talking about for a while. I like the idea of the juggling bard. And yes, you expertly whip this dagger into the mix.
All right. And can I? Bart has his dish rack on him now, right?
He does.
Can I use a sleight of hand to take it from him?
You can.
While I'm juggling.
You can certainly make the attempt.
I will certainly do.
Hang on just a second here.
And I have added my bonus into that roll.
Yeah.
That +5 Vorpal dish rag.
Yes.
Does 1d20 extra crumb damage to people.
Did you get that whisper?
Yes, I did. So yes, I just grab it from his hand. I'm guessing he was washing up a piece of, like cleaning a glass or something.
Yeah, he
Basically,
is.
suddenly he don't have a dish rag anymore. Yeah, it's just gone, and it's now in the air, flying with a knife and a glass and 7 balls. And I would like to use a throw. I would like to use a throw to toss the knife at the target across the end. Hopefully not killing anyone
Talking
in the
about
attempt.
this one, like due south of you here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that one.
Yep.
Awesome.
So that's what a ranged.
You're gonna
ranged
need to
attack.
just make your range attack against yourself. Do you have your throw anything set up? You got a sling and a short, so you do not. Standard
No.
range should cover it.
Yes, but it is also a knife.
Yeah, so the penalties are kind of big.
Less with a 25, you done well. It doesn't quite hit the bullseye, but it hits the ring just outside of it.
That's good enough for me. Can I just catch everything now? And
well, there's an apple that just flew at you. You got to catch
I would
that.
like to catch. Oh, I would like to catch the apple.
Alrighty, that's going to be a juggling.
Can I catch it with my mouth? Just because I have my hands full.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You can certainly try at least.
It's going to be as big as your head, though.
Oh, God.
Because you're a halfling.
It's probably not quite that big, but it is fairly large. Probably like
catch it with
council.
your face.
It's a crab apple.
What did I need to use for that?
Perform juggling.
All right.
That was not going to be good enough.
Damn it.
Tell us how you miss.
I managed to just get a single small bite of it. Like there's just teeth marks in the apple before it fly past me. Damn it.
Beautiful.
Yes. And then I would like to catch everything, or like catch them and set them on the ground. And can I do a stealth or a sleight of hand or something to steal Bart's dish rack and just put it in my belt as if it was my own?
Yeah. Do probably a sleight of hand for that.
All right.
So Maka starts juggling, and all his balls start. Each one he sets down on the counter, and then he sets the glass down, and then you see him kind of try to slyly put the thing in his belt. And that was the roll there, Zri?
Yes, sleight of hand.
Got it. And Barth just kind of smiles and applauds, and then just calmly reaches over and plucks the rag back from you, and goes back to wiping the bar.
Do I get it?
Pretty impressive.
Do I get anything for that?
I'm sorry?
Please, mister. I need at least a bottle.
Well, I can give you a bottle of regular ale for that. That was quite an impressive show. In fact, if you're interested in employment, maybe we can come up with some sort of a weekend show for you. Maybe go talk to the bard over there. Maybe he can play some music for you.
Maybe, but I mean, I just got some new friends over here, and I point at the entire rest of the group that I have not basically only said, hello, I want to join. I point at them like they are my new friends that I am going to go adventuring with. So, I mean, I don't know. I'll consider it. Maybe I would consider it even more if I could get an dwarven ale.
Let me get a like a diplomacy or a bluff roll or something from you.
I mean, I wouldn't use bluff because he would be interested in a job. So diplomacy it is.
Barth laughs. He just lets out a huge, hearty laugh. He says, "Bravo, my friend, bravo." Here you go. And he pulls off a bottle of not bad dwarven ale and hands it to you.
Perfect. Then I would go down and just stand on a chair because all this time I've been standing on the table, and then ask, so you also say you give a free drink. Can I have a glass of water?
Barth just cracks up and hands you a glass of water.
Thank you. And I would drink my water and I would connect the bottle to my belt.
Cool. Yeah, there you go. Just add yourself like I don't know, about a 20-ounce bottle of dwarven ale. Very entertaining.
So, where we're going?
Besa, are you gonna go pick up your dagger?
I'll leave it there for now, but yeah, I'll get it on the way out
Okay.
because we are going to head out to the hedge maze. I think is where we were going.
Up to y'all.
I don't think it was decided yet, but we can. How about we just do votes? Brandon's for hedge maze.
Yeah.
How about you, Ajax? What do you want to do?
The Ajax.
He might be muted.
Yeah, probably. Just type. Oh, he wouldn't be a BRB.
Oh, did he?
So
Sorry, I
we'll come
didn't
back
see
to
that.
him.
So who?
Zri?
Sure, wherever.
Okay.
I am fine with everything.
And Matthew, what do you want to do?
Fine by me, hedgemaids. It is.
All right.
So
And,
who brought it up, by the way?
I
Did Barth?
already said that I would follow.
Didn't hear that, Diana. Sorry.
No, she was just saying that anything was cool with her, I guess. So
Yeah, I already said that I would follow Sabrisa and Xander to the end of yours.
Cool. And yes, Barth is the one who mentioned the hedge maze. This is something the last team of adventurers last night had discovered.
Okay. So Barth knows about it.
He knows about it. He knows how to tell you how to get there, but he doesn't know anything about it.
It's close, right?
It's close enough, yeah.
Could be dangerous. So let's make sure it's not.
No, he says it is dangerous.
It is dangerous. We should make sure that it's not.
should we maybe do any shopping? Anyone want to do any last minute shopping for anything we might need?
Health potions.
Health potions, holy water.
Yeah, we probably should pick up a couple of health potions.
You don't have blunt arrows.
Well, I have no money left. But hey, do you have? Is that a shot of some alcohol you have there? I think I can see a single one left on the table there.
There might be.
There might be. Can I go over and take it and go to the nearest barmaid? And can I use my personal halfling charm to offer her a glass of fine boxer wine or whatever it was?
Yes, indeed. This is the closest barmaid.
Wait.
There's also one down here, and
Hello.
there's one doing something in the bathrooms.
Is any one of them, is maybe perhaps the nearest, does anyone have them at just a regular dish rag or something along the line of a piece of cloth they use to clean with?
I would say almost certainly they have at least something to
Yeah.
wipe tables down with.
Yeah. My fine lady, can't I just, because you do this amazing job every single day to this wonderful place, like it is clean as it can be. You do an amazing job. Can I not offer you this fine glass that the barkeeper have been keeping, I guess, secret for many years, I would bet. And God knows if he would ever share it with you. I don't know. I mean, he looks like a nice guy, but he just sold it for a lot of money. So please take it. While I do that, I would like to sleight of hand her this rack.
Oh my. She looks quite pleased at the offer of the wine. Kind of looks over to Barth to check to make sure it's okay, but then, he's like, yeah, go ahead. She accepts it, and as she's sipping it, you're going to reach over and make a sleight of hand check.
Yes. Oh, I need to target myself.
Throwing you a whisper, dude.
Well, very simple. I take it, I smile, I put it in my pocket. She is most likely paying a lot more attention to that, to her drink, than me having her dish rack. So I just put it in my pocket and walk on out with all the others.
Yep, so he rolled a natural 20, so absolutely nobody even noticed. And you traded a glass of extremely old box wine for a rag.
It's a good trade.
Okay.
When none of it was free.
Uh-huh.
Well, when everything was free.
And it looks like Far Out is going to stop on the way out and pick up 10 potions of Cure Light Wounds.
Absolutely.
All right.
Wow.
Yep.
This is contingency plan, folks.
Make sure to keep those recorded in your inventory. I do request everybody keeps track of their own stuff. I
Done
can
deal.
edit you at any time or audit you at any time, but otherwise I pretty much trust my players to be grown-ups. Was anybody else wanting to do anything else on the way out?
I'm going to buy 4 flasks of holy water.
Who's that?
Xander.
Xander, okay. 4 flasks of holy water.
Yeah, might just come in handy at some point.
I think those are 25 each, or are those 50?
25. Yeah, I have a lot of money. And some shields.
That's because you have a tendency of having.
And Xander just goes out and buys a little wagon and a bunch of shields. Carries a wagon full of shields around with him.
Oh, Jesus.
All right.
Oh, fear the shield.
And I believe the consensus was that we were wanting to go do the hedge maze.
Yeah.
Correct.
Everybody good with that?
Sounds good to me.
Think so.
Absolutely.
So let's go ahead. We just hit 1 hour and 4 minutes. So we're going to take a break. We're going to get some stuff prepared, go get some snacks, whatever we need to do. And when we come back, we will be at the hedge maze in episode 22, not 23, 22.2 of The Color Animal Inn. See you soon.